Today we got on the show Adrian from the Invest in Yourself podcast. He's here to talk about his new upcoming Mafia documentary. And welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that we could finally, get on here and talk, man, because we've been trying to figure out this time for a while because we're in two different countries, man, so it makes it hard.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad we finally got there. And whereabouts are you from, and like how did you get into this? And obviously leading up to making a
Yeah.
documentary.
Well, I'm from Nebraska in the United States, so right in the middle. There's no really mafia stuff really going on around here, but for me, how I got into podcasting and all that. I was when I first started with my clothing brand. It's called Invest in Yourself Clothing, and then I got the Invest in Yourself podcast. But I started with my clothing brand, and that was probably in 2020. When I started with that, I had more time on my hands. So, I wanted to, make something for myself. I wanted to, start a little business, I guess, and see who would mess with it. So that's what I did. I started doing that, and I would sell shirts, and I did a little bit here and there. It's all brand new, different stuff, trying to figure out how to promote and, really get it out there. So, I just did my best as I could, but then I kind of thought, I want to be able to give my brand a voice, because I would write I would post pictures of people wearing my clothes, and I'd, say, hey, this person's investing in themselves by doing this. But then I was like, well, I can do a podcast and talk to someone and see how they're investing themselves and stuff. So, that's when I started the podcast about a year later. And then for about a year, I just did interviews with business people, you know, like I said, more on the business side with business owners, and then even with like actors, comedians, rappers, and so on. And then eventually I stumbled on a mafia interview, and I mean, he had a good redemption story. His name was Bobby Luisi, and I just really got interested in the whole mafia genre. And I don't know, since then I did, I don't know, so many mafia interviews, and I just really got interested into it. I got pulled into it, I suppose. And
Yeah.
after that, I just wanted to make my own documentary because I've had so many people on, so it's about the American Mafia, and there's 11 episodes altogether. It's like a documentary series, and each episode features a different crime family. And I knew a person from each one of these, so I would interview them, and then they're in it, in each episode. They make an appearance, and so that's why I made 11 episodes. But I mean, that's what kind of, yeah, I don't know, I guess it kind of came to me one night when I was just tossing and turning in bed, and
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I should make a documentary. I've been watching all these mafia ones, so I was just like, I could do this shit.
That's
So I
awesome.
just kind of, yeah, just kind of ran with it from there. And now it's finally done. I mean, geez, it
Yeah.
took quite a few months, to get it done, but I put a lot of work into it. It's going to be a good one, man. And I think people will really enjoy the history part of it. There's mob. I mean, there's mob historians, people that know a lot about the mafia, and then retired cops, and probably about 15 mobsters that were in that life are in my documentary series altogether.
That's awesome. Yeah, you're able to get the real deal involved in your show.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
mean, because, I felt it was only right, because there's so many of these guys out there, to put them in each episode, and some of the guys are in multiple episodes because if they talk about, different crime families, then, I put them in
Yeah.
that episodes. And, so I don't know. I just felt it was only right. People like this shit. They're interested, but, I don't know. I'm going to promote it, when it comes out, here in a few months,
Yeah.
I'm going to drop it all. And like after that, I don't know. I'll see how it does, and we'll see where I go with my channel. But I really like the business tip. I really like the motivational kind of stuff. I don't,
Yeah.
that's kind of where I want to go with my show. I mean, I'm still starting and coming up, but I don't know, when I first got into it, it's kind of, I didn't know where I was going to take it. I kind of fell into the mafia shit, and
Yeah.
people enjoy it. There's an audience for it, bro.
No, man, I've seen you growing since I found you, man. It's cool. I love following you
Yeah,
and like some of the others. It's always exciting. Like whenever I see you post something.
yeah.
But wait, can you tell
No,
us
no,
the
I
name of
agree
it, or is it top secret at the moment?
about. Oh no, it ain't top secret about the documentary. I mean, it's just about the. I don't know. I guess the overall title is probably called the American Mafia. And each episode is different. Because there's about
Yeah.
the five New York families like the Colombo, Gambino, Genovese, Bonanno, Lucchese. And then there's, here in the United States, we got another state called the Chicago.
Yeah.
So then I got the Chicago one, I got the Florida one, and then
Wow.
Jewish Mafia. I
Yeah.
mean, just a bunch of shit. Philadelphia, so it'll be good. There's a lot of different areas to come, and I think the culture here will like it. I don't know. I want to be able to put it on something more than just YouTube. Obviously I'll have it on YouTube, but I kind of got to do a little bit more research on where else I can put it, because it's just for my channel. It's not,
Yeah.
it could be something major, not like super big, but like they could be on another level from YouTube, if I really
Yeah.
wanted to and figure out where I could get it. Because I put a lot of work into it, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think you got a good pitch there. Like especially using all the real people, and you got the law enforcement side.
Yeah.
I think you definitely got a good little like business case there too to take it to someone.
Yeah.
I
I
hope it
mean,
blows up.
that's why I like interviewing them.
Mm.
Yeah, fuck, I hope so too. I mean, but YouTube and their algorithm, they promote what they want,
Yeah,
whenever, it's really up to them,
yeah,
I guess. But that's why like I said, I wanted on something besides just YouTube too, because you could post a video and that shit gets no views or
yeah,
hardly anything, but it could be some good shit. But YouTube don't recognize what you're saying or posting,
yeah.
and it just fucks it up, dude.
Man, I've had some epic guests, and they get like 50 views, and then I'll post like a short video of me doing something stupid, like winning an arcade machine, and it gets 100,000 views in a day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know, dude. It's ridiculous. I know.
Yeah,
And I realized, with the YouTube shorts, it helps. Have you ever done those? I mean, I've seen you do them
yeah.
on Facebook, right?
I've started doing them. Yeah, like I've
Like,
started putting
on
together a
YouTube,
few.
they really help. Yeah. No, they're good. I'm telling you, bro. Like, from each interview you do, with different people, when they're saying interesting shit, just clip out like a less than a minute,
Yeah,
post it on your YouTube as a short. And this shit does pretty good. I mean, sometimes the shit'll flop, just like the videos, but
yeah.
they're gonna start paying for them in February
Wow,
for YouTube Shorts. So,
that's
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
once you get monetized and shit, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. What's been your favorite moment during this whole process?
Being able to just have my own show and take it in any direction I want, and just being able to put a lot of time into it. It's like, I guess, people have hobbies and shit, but I definitely would consider this like another job, you know.
Yeah,
But I mean, I enjoy it. I like it. But I mean, you can say, yeah, it's my hobby. But now I get paid off of it because I finally, hit the monetization shit. The certain amount of subscribers you have to have. So, it's not. I mean, you get paid for it. So I mean, it's a job now. But
yeah,
for the past few years doing it, I didn't get shit. I put in so much time and hours. I didn't get nothing. But you
yeah.
know, now I am. Which, I mean, I know it takes time, and I got time I got time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make time for this shit. I'm gonna keep going, but
Yeah.
I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy talking to people from different countries and
Yeah,
shit. You
that's
know what
cool,
I
man.
mean? It's
What advice would you give to someone who not necessarily wants to start like a channel, but maybe they want to start a clothing brand like you, or just want to start anything? What advice would you give to someone?
Just be fucking patient, man, because it don't come quick. You know what I mean? Unless you can figure out some kind of fucking way. I mean, for sure. Me. It just takes patience, and you got to realize that. And long as you enjoy what you're doing, and you genuinely enjoy what you're doing, like, dude, it ain't it ain't gonna bother you. You know what I mean? But if it's starting to bother you, and you're like, fuck, I got to do this interview with this person today, or oh, I gotta make these products for these people today. Like that's when it's becoming like,
Yeah,
a problem. You know what I mean? But if you enjoy it and shit, you can be patient and you can keep working at it every day, and you're gonna enjoy it. So I'm just saying, so overall, I would just say just be patient.
yeah. No, that's cool, man. And just you've had so many good guests as well. So I wanted to ask you, like, with your influences, what's your top three movies of all time?
Mm, I mean, for the mafia shit, because I've been watching a lot of fucking mafia ones. I mean, I
Yeah,
always like the Bronx Tale and Goodfellas, and uh, I think the recent one I watched too was Rob the Mob. I mean, they got pretty good ones, but growing up too, I watched like a lot of gangster movies like Menace to Society and shit like that. But it's kind of cool, interviewing these people that are actually involved with the life because you get a perspective from them
yeah,
on what it was like growing up like that. Because I've always liked the gangster stuff. Not that I've ever been a gangster, you know what I mean, but
yeah,
I've always been interested in America got something for this gangster shit. I guess
yeah,
they enjoy it. I mean, it's
yeah,
just people are fascinated by it. But nobody really wants to live that life because it's fucked up. I mean,
yeah,
some of the people that get involved with it, I mean, they just grow up around it and just kind of get sucked into it because there ain't nothing else around them. But so that's why I like interviewing these guys, and especially the ones that really changed their life around.
yeah,
Because they come from a shitty situation and
yeah,
then make something good out of it.
yeah, for sure. Definitely got a good story to tell. And do you have top three
Mm-hmm.
like books that you read of all time?
Yeah, I mean, since I've been doing interviews and shit, I've been like the mafia shit. One of my favorite ones was I know you had Larry on. Did you ever
Yeah,
get the chance to read his book? It's
yeah, it's
long as
awesome.
fuck,
The
but
Life. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I like his book. I like this other guy. I just did an interview with Sal Polisi. I think that's how you say it. He was another guy that was around like John Gotti, Sammy the Bull. Well, I guess he didn't meet Sammy, but he was around their time and shit.
yeah,
It was pretty interesting. He had a good one, and I got some other ones I'm looking at right now. But
yeah.
another one I read recently too was what the fuck do you call it? Giovanni's Ring. He was undercover agent that took down another mafia family,
Yeah,
and I think in New Jersey. That one was really good. I did an interview with him too. We did about an hour and a half the other last weekend.
man, that's
But yeah,
awesome.
and I mean, yeah. So I mean, I just been doing a lot on the crime shit, mafia, cops, and just shit like that. But you know, I really like those books. Like I know that one person me and you have in common is definitely Larry. I
Yeah,
had him on with this other guy named Frank DiMatteo, which was another mobster. And this segment that we did together was informant versus non-informant. One guy cooperated with the government and became a witness or whatever, and the other didn't.
yeah,
And they both kind of talked about their I guess their cases and why they cooperated and why the other didn't, and gave their
yeah.
opinion. It's pretty good. I got like about posted a few weeks ago, maybe two. I got like 10,000, 11,000 views now. I just checked
Nice.
tonight.
That's
So yeah, I
awesome.
mean, just you just never know when a video is gonna take off, bro.
That's
And
pretty cool. You pulled those two to people together as well.
yeah, and I got a lot of good comments from that.
Yeah,
A lot of people liked it. They really enjoyed it, but you learn, bro. Like with the mafia genre, if you keep getting involved with it, man, there's gonna be a lot of people,
yeah,
comments saying bullshit and oh fuck that guy, he's lying, all this
yeah,
shit, da da da. I just say. thanks for watching.
Yeah, that's the
I
best way.
don't give a shit.
Yeah, you got to do your own thing, man. Keep
I
pushing it.
know.
So I used to get
Yeah.
bothered by it.
No, I
Now I'm
mean
just
that,
like, whatever.
dude, you got to get used to it because that's one advice I will give too is like you can't take what they say serious, bro. Because no matter who you are, what you do, whether it's good or bad, there's always gonna be people talking shit. You just tell them thanks, and when you comment that, on the YouTube, their algorithm picks that up like that. You're getting more comments, you
Yeah,
know. So that's good for you too, bro. But like, you
yeah,
just gotta, when I get them on my phone, constantly, I just thanks for watching,
yeah,
and if they say something good, then I'll comment more. But if
yeah,
they say something bad, I'll keep it short. Thanks for watching because
yeah.
if you
Appreciate
start
the
talking shit
algorithm.
back to the yeah, no, but they're also your subscriber too, bro. So you can like
Uh,
talk shit to them because then they're gonna unsubscribe. Even if they're hating talking shit, they're still fucking subscribe to you, dude. It's
yeah,
weird. It's a weird, twisted fucking shit. But
yeah. Like
just
maybe
tell
they
them thanks
like
for
our
watching.
other content or something. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's weird, dude.
man, that's crazy. What about what music are you into?
I definitely like everything.
Yeah,
I'm getting into I've always liked, the old school rap and shit, and some new school shit, but I definitely got more into the older shit, 50s, 60s music too, from the mafia genre, from the movies, bro.
yeah,
Like, they put me onto some good music, from watching all that shit. But
yeah,
I listen to everything, man. I and some of it, it gives you different perspectives on shit and helps you kind of, I don't know, be more open minded to, to different things because growing up, I just wanted to listen to rap. I didn't give a shit about what anybody else is listening to. I was like, dude, you're a weirdo if you listen to it. But
yeah,
like, after you grow up and you mature, and
yeah,
I don't know, you're more open to it. And I'd interview so many different people if I could,
yeah,
that made all them songs. But yeah, I mean, I'm mostly into everything. I try to keep an open mind now, especially after doing all these interviews with everybody,
yeah,
bro. The mafia too. You gotta
yeah,
be open minded because some of these guys are killers, dude. And
yeah,
I mean, it's not like you agree with what they did, but like, you just got to keep an open mind.
yeah,
I mean, you're just reporting the story. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's right. It's like passing the
It's not
message
like
on.
we agree with what they say. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. We're reporting the story. It's not like we agree with what these guys are doing or what they did. Because if
yeah,
they were sure in the hell of killing people now, I wouldn't do no fucking interview with them.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Nah, for sure. You gotta, yeah, play it cool. So, what's your goal
Mhm.
for this year? Like, you got your documentary coming. Are you working on anything else as well?
Yeah. Well, recently over this weekend, I really just gave it a lot of time to think. Like, I want to be able to get the documentary out as much as I can, and then I'm gonna see how it goes and see what I get for views and stuff. But I kind of want to get back on my business shit. I really want
Yeah,
to give out some advice and have people bring on some business people and have them give some motivational advice kind of shit
yeah,
because I've been with the mafia genre and all the people around it and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of negativity, man, and there really is. And when I'm doing something, like I said earlier, like if you're gonna be into something, you don't want it to become a chore.
yeah,
I mean, there's you want to be fully into it because if you ain't into it, it becomes too much and like you
yeah,
don't enjoy it. I mean, it's like going to a job you don't like.
yeah,
So I don't know. I'm gonna get it out there and see, but I don't know. I just want to get the documentary out and then start doing that shit. Getting some business people, some people that can give some business advice. You know what I mean? Entrepreneurs and shit.
yeah. That'd be awesome as well. Could be like an entrepreneur documentary.
Yeah, I know, and I mean that's the way I started my channel, but I wasn't getting views worth of shit. But I mean, maybe now that I know
Yeah,
how to edit and do different cool shit,
Yep.
Hopefully, I get more views. But I'll definitely stay with the mafia and put a little bit here and there. But
Yep.
I mean, when you have a channel, you gotta find your target audience, have a
Yeah.
niche. You know what I mean? Or else it's just constant fucking struggle.
Yeah, for
I'm telling
sure.
you, man.
Who's someone that you haven't had on that you wish you could interview?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I gotta do more research for the business people and stuff. But who would be someone fitting into that? Would be like Michael Francis because I
Yep.
mean it fits in with the mafia, and he was a really smart businessman, even if it was illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean now he's got a lot of cool shit going on as well. But
Yep.
I think that would be a really good one, dude, because
That'd be
just to
awesome.
hear it from a business mind,
Yeah. Well, he's got
and then
like
have the mafia
legitimate
shit
stuff
in there.
now. Yeah. So he can transition into that.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that's
Just have a little
awesome.
bit of both.
Yeah. Yeah. Mix it up. What about who's been
Yeah,
like, if you could get any musician in the world on, who would your favorite person be to interview?
yeah. Shit, someone that's alive right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a hard one because now that I've been, kind of transitioning into this business shit, my favorite one was, he's dead now. Over the last few years, his name was Nipsey Hussle. That would have
Yeah.
been a fucking good one.
That would have been
But
awesome.
yeah, I mean, fuck now.
Yeah.
YG is pretty cool. I like him, but I mean, right at the moment, I don't know. I haven't interviewed someone like an artist in such a while. Since last year probably.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of 2022.
Yeah.
So I don't know where. I don't know. I guess fuck, dude, it's kind of hard. I mean, who would you?
I reckon, honestly, I would probably say maybe LL Cool J or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That'd be
He's dope
awesome.
as fuck too.
Yeah. Or De La Soul.
There's not
That'd be
a
awesome.
whole lot of old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot of fucking old school people around as much. I mean, a lot of my favorite rappers are dead, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, it's fucked up, but
Yeah.
I mean, just what it is, I guess. I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah. Man,
I
that's
don't know,
yeah, that's awesome. And Nipsey would have been awesome. He gone way too soon. He had some cool music, man.
dude.
Yeah, it's
Fuck yeah.
wicked.
I mean, it would have been a really good one.
Yeah.
I went to, in California. I went to, like I went to California. Maybe you thought I was on California time, but I went there for a vacation or whatever, and I went to his store that he owned. This was after he died, and they had everything all closed off, and they just had fucking murals of him everywhere. Just pictures and shit. And I mean, it was pretty cool,
Yeah.
but he's definitely someone that got me inspired into doing my own shit and trying to be my own person, with the clothing brand in my show, man. It's just really motivational to me.
Yeah. Damn. And with your clothing brand, man, that's awesome. Is it like helped out now a lot since you've done your podcast as well with that?
I mean, fuck it. Not
Or
as
they,
much as I would like it to,
yeah.
but I just gotta, but I haven't really promoted it like I have been this last few weeks though. I
Yeah.
mean, I say, at the end of each video, I'll be like, if you want to support me and my brand, I got t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, and sweats, and I'll show pictures and visuals of that. And I'll be like,
Yeah.
click the link in the description and shit. So I've gotten a lot better with the editing since the documentary because I've had to put so much time in that shit, bro. And like now that editing a podcast ain't shit,
Yeah.
because editing so much time into the documentary is just like gave me a lot of good ideas. So either way, I'm glad that I did the documentary and I got and it's ready to go. Glad I fell into the mafia genre because it did help me out, with learning different skills, from interviewing to editing and just trying to make a video look dope as fuck, adding pictures into it. I mean, just all the little shit that goes into them that people don't know how much it takes time.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Like, Yeah, editing it takes forever too sometimes.
Yeah. Luckily at work, if I can just listen to my interview that I did with the person the other day and just mark out shit that needs to be out or
Yeah,
pictures to add in or whatever the fuck. And I
yeah,
can just listen to the background work,
that's awesome.
you know.
I love your sign in the background too, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't so fucking bright. I mean, because it kind of looks distorted and shit, but you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll get another one eventually, but
Yeah,
for
that's why I
now
want
it'll
something
do.
like that. Try to work out what to put behind me.
Yeah, dude, that'd be dope. Thomas Berryman TV.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna use a monitor,
Would
like put that.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's true. You can use that too. I mean, just put it somewhere a little bit further back.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, when did you start doing your show? About a year ago, last year?
yeah, about a year ago. I did 12 episodes. I'm just doing it like 12 people a season.
Someone that I really see does that shit too is like, Sammy the Bull or whatever. That big,
Yeah,
the mob boss or the underboss.
yep,
Like he'll do seasons too and shit. But for me, like, I think, well, I think being consistent is really what's key, bro. Too is like
yeah,
posting one every week. Just even if it's one a week, like people will like it, enjoy it, fuck with it. Either they do or they don't. But
yep,
I think there's more of the success rate, I guess, if you just post once a week.
yeah.
I don't know. I how
I think that's true. Yeah,
you
be
know
consistent.
yeah, and I see like posting part one, two, three, and four. I don't know. I see like Vlad or them do it
Yep,
sometimes. They used to do it. They used to, but now what they'll do is they'll post interesting parts, like
yeah,
a 5 or 10 minute clip.
yep,
So like that's what I do, bro. Like I'll post the whole interview, and then I'll
yep,
post the interesting parts after,
yeah.
and
That's
then
yeah.
rewatch it.
I've been posting, yeah, the full interview, and then I'll go part one, two, three. A few people just kept saying, "Oh man, just need like 10-minute videos or something." So I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll cut it up into 10
And you start
minutes."
posting them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'll give the full one for people who want to watch the full one first or whatever, and then.
yeah,
But that's a good idea. It's like the most interesting parts. I've seen, yeah, Vlad do that stuff, and I was like, yeah,
yeah,
well,
yeah. Because he definitely does, man. He's one of the fucking OGs in the shit. I
yeah,
mean, that's where if you want to do some research and find someone that's a good guest, I mean, that's definitely someone you want to watch because he
yeah,
got a lot of cool people on.
yeah. He's
And a lot of them
awesome.
dudes on there doing shows for free.
Yeah,
Well, not for him. I mean, he gives people money, but
yeah,
me and you can reach out to him and
yeah,
they want to promote a book or whatever the fuck. Then yeah, they'll come on, dude.
yeah, yeah. He'd be killing it now. He seems pretty big time.
Yeah, no, I mean he definitely is.
You
He
know,
is, and then
Patrick Bet David is it? Picture.
yeah,
I
yeah,
watch it.
yeah,
He's got
yeah.
some cool stuff, man.
If I could have a channel, I would like it like his.
Yeah,
That's what I've decided over this last week, bro. Like that's what I want to get into, like him.
yeah,
I like that shit. I mean, I want to have the mafia shit. He does too. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
his mafia shit wasn't really matching to his channel from what I noticed. Like he just kind of did an mafia interview, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I like it, but not a lot of his people commenting. They're used to the
yeah,
business shit,
yeah,
but a lot of people enjoyed it. They liked it. Either way, a lot of people watched it. So if I
yeah,
could have a channel that like his, that'd be perfect, bro. And that's what I'm trying
yeah.
to get
That's
eventually.
that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's how I found him. I just typed in like how to make money, and then his like business
His
videos
ass
popped
showed
up,
up.
and I was seeing he was doing interviews with people. I was like, man, this guy's awesome. He's like doing everything.
No, he is, bro. And no, for real, dude. He is. And I don't know. I mean, he's really got a good show. I really enjoy it. I watched it all this week, dude. A bunch of his shit. And
Yeah,
before, I mean, I've been watching this shit forever.
wow, man, that's cool. Yeah, no, he's definitely someone I look up to, like in this space.
Yeah, no, I know, man.
Paul Tanzo, and yeah, like is he on your show before?
One time, I
Yeah,
mean, a while ago, he him and Bobby were doing a show for a while or whatever. And then they had their disagreement, but then
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess a lot of people, are you in that group chat or that group that Paul Tanso's the Gorillas or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was his, and a lot of people in that group were asking where the fuck he's at.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I try to reach out to him. I try to call him. I try texting him on Facebook and everything, just to say Happy New Year, Happy Thanksgiving, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas or whatever, Merry Christmas. And I don't know. He's probably got
Yeah.
a different number and shit. I have like 3 Paul Tansos in my phone now.
Yeah. Nice. He's
Because he's
going
always.
quiet. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's good though. I mean, eventually, if he ever comes on to shows, bro, he's definitely a funny guy to have on. He's
Yeah.
always been nothing but a gentleman to me.
Yeah. He seems pretty cool. I like him. From what I've talked to him, he's been cool.
Yeah, for real, dude. I mean, he'd talk for hours too.
Yeah.
The next man to become the head honcho of the Gambino crime family was Paul Castellano. He was the boss from 1976 to 1985. Before Carlo Gambino died, against expectations, he had appointed Castellano to succeed him over his underboss, O'Neill Della Croce. Gambino appeared to believe that his crime family would benefit from Castellano's focus on white-collar businesses. Della Croce at the time was in prison for tax evasion and was unable to contest Castellano's succession. Castellano identified more as a businessman than a hoodlum. He took over non-legitimate businesses and converted them to legitimate enterprises. But Castellano's businesses and those of his sons thrived from their mob ties. In his early years, Castellano used his butcher's training to launch Dial Poultry, a poultry distribute business that once supplied 300 butchers in New York City. Castellano used intimidation tactics to force the customers to buy his products. As Castellano became more powerful in the Gambino crime family, he started to make large amounts of money from concrete construction. Castellano's son Philip was the president of Scarra Mix Concrete Corporation.
What other guests you got on the coming on the documentary or your show if you don't want to say too much yet?
No, I mean it don't matter, bro. I mean I got probably like 20 to 30 episodes that I ain't dropped. Like I said, I just try to drop one a week. Well, I do drop one a week.
Yeah.
And the documentary, there's a lot of motherfuckers on there, like this thing, like for the mobsters, and there's like Larry Mazza, Bobby Luisi, Anthony Hootie Russo, Danny Trio, Myron Sugarman, who the fuck
Is he
else?
the
We
last
got
Jewish
two.
gangster? That guy?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that'd have
right
been
here I got his
awesome.
book, bro.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
dude, you could probably reach out to him and do an interview. Have you tried to reach out to him?
Nah, not yet. I will though.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, dude. Here's his book right here.
Yeah, awesome.
Chronicles of the Last Jewish Gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got his book. I got a mobster named Chuck Maselli coming on, or he's on the Chicago Outfit one. And then I got Frank Fortolino for the Bonanno crime family. Genovese, I got this guy that was a bookie for them. His name is Chicky Ciccatelli. For the Gambinos, I got this guy named Robert Borelli, also known as Robert Angles. Derek Galanis, he was another associate of the Gambinos. But I'm telling you, bro,
Yeah.
like all these names that I'm dropping, like all these people are, oh man, this guy's fake. All these people are fake. Like, dude, it's just constantly always that. People are constantly, oh, this guy's a liar.
Yeah.
Not me, but the people that I have on the show, bro. It's just like,
Yeah.
you get into the mafia genre. That's what a lot
Yeah.
of it is, But like I said, you just got to kind of ignore it. I got him in the documentary, and I'm excited for it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I also had, for the Patriarcha family, I got Bobby Luisi. He's also in the Philadelphia crime family. Joey Gallo. Her name is Joey Gallo, Joey Miami, or I don't know. Those are her nicknames, but she's in it too, and she was with them with that crime family. So I thought it was cool. She was a girl a
Yeah,
woman with that family. So I thought, hell, she's got a hell of a story, you know.
man, that is cool. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of chicks.
No, definitely.
What's that?
I can't wait for it to release, man.
Yeah, no, it'd be pretty good. I mean, each episode's from 20 to almost 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
they're not long. I mean, it's like a little short documentary series, like each episode.
I think that's perfect time.
But I've had no, I think so too. That's why I try to keep it short, bro, because it's a lot
Mhm.
of fucking editing too.
Yeah, no, definitely.
To me and you, I mean, we're just another podcasters, shooting the shit. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what this kind of interview is.
yeah,
And
man, it's
I
cool.
mean, that's just, yeah, I mean, we did it kind of on the fly and stuff, but, I'm glad we finally got to, lock in and talk, dude, because I think we've been talking for what, maybe almost 6 months now? I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was outside, I was doing some work, and then I seen your message. I was like, "Oh fuck, yeah, let's just do it now."
You're like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah,
Damn, that's so crazy though, bro. What season is it where you guys are at?
I'm at what season? Like the
Yeah,
weather, or
yeah, yeah, yeah. The
yeah,
weather, bro.
yeah, summertime.
Are you
So
serious,
yes, it is hot outside,
bro?
man.
It's fucking really.
Yeah,
It's fucking winter over here, dude.
oh, it is really hot
That's so
here.
crazy to me.
I got a jumper on here. I got my little office here, and I got the aircon. I'm super cold, but when you
Damn,
walk
dude.
outside,
That's
man,
so.
you just start cooking.
No, isn't that so weird though? Like how
Yeah.
the weather and everything's so different. Like, bro, you're at summertime. Like, how far is it in summertime? Like, when is summer over where you're at?
Oh man, I think we could still have another couple of months, but hopefully soon. Like it's just been
And
where I
wait,
live.
so
It's
it's
really
almost
hot.
done?
Yeah, we got a few more
So
months left.
summer's coming to an end.
Yeah,
How long are your summers? About 6 months?
where I live, yeah, it feels like nearly all year round.
Damn.
But that's not everywhere in
Holy shit.
Australia. We get our like yeah, it's
Just where you're at.
just where I'm at. It's really hot here. In a little town.
Well, we got like,
You get snow and stuff there?
hell yeah.
Oh,
Do you?
Nebraska, yeah. Nah, not where I am. I've never seen the snow.
No, really?
Yeah, just on movies.
I'll go show you some snow right now, bro. I go outside. I'll take the camera, bro. There's snow outside on the ground.
Really? Why?
Yeah, dude. Like that's so weird, man. I mean, like, because we got our seasons is like spring, fall, or fuck, I ain't even saying it right, but summer, winter, spring, and fall. We got 4 seasons.
Yeah, we got
And
the
you
four
just got like
season.
summer and winter.
No, we got the four
You got that
seasons.
too?
Yeah, like, summer,
Oh,
spring, autumn, winter, but just where I live, it just feels like it's always like it's just a real hot place where I am,
damn, dude.
like a
It's cold
desert.
as fuck over here. It's
Yeah.
like only like probably less than 20 degrees right now.
Yeah. Wow.
That's fu- Dude,
Man.
I'm telling you, that's why I like to do interviews with people everywhere because you get a different perspective and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
If I'm
cool.
ever
Yeah.
in Australia, I gotta hit you up.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's crazy all the different time zones, especially in America. I
Yeah.
talk to you, then someone in California, New York, then someone's on Mountain Time, then England's on an.
Yeah, like, dude, yeah, it's like what the fuck? Because we got Mountain Time, Central Time, Eastern, and Western. Like, I don't even know. There's like 4 of them, dude. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And some people are like, nah,
There's so
this is the
many,
only
bro.
time that works for me. And it's like 4 in the morning. Yeah, okay.
So you do interviews late as hell?
Yeah. Yeah, I've done some like
You just
three,
set an
4.
alarm?
Yeah. Or I'll just stay up because I'm scared of missing it. And
No, dude, I don't blame you. I'd be tripping too.
yeah. What's the normal day for you there? Like you go to work and then you're constantly doing this. Wow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes I'll get off work early if I got to make an interview, but yeah, I just wake up, go to work. I got two different jobs I go to, and
Yeah.
I'm usually off at 5 and just fucking go home, do interviews, or eat with the family and shit, and then later at night just keep working on this shit. I
Yeah.
mean, dude, it's almost 2 in the morning. It's
Wow.
Saturday right now. Is it Sunday? Is it Sunday
Yeah,
where you're at?
Sunday. Nearly lost track of the time. Yeah, Sunday. It's like nearly four
Yeah,
o'clock.
bro. Like, yeah. See, my night's about to wrap up. That's why I was just like, let me try to hit this dude up.
Thanks for coming on the show, man. It's been good having you. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely need to do this again one day.
no, I appreciate it, man. I really, thank you for taking out the time to, have me on, man, because you got a really good show, and I think if you keep staying at it, like I said, just be consistent, bro. People are gonna fuck with it. I mean, overall, do you have a niche that you're trying to get into, or like what is your overall, that you're trying to do?
Overall, I'm just trying to get, I guess, everyone from everywhere, like from
Yeah,
music, business, writing, artists, and then get, I guess, like a little bit of advice off everyone, and
yeah.
eventually put
No,
together a good motivational thing with just advice from everyone from every sort of sector, I guess.
no, I mean that's what I want to do too, man. I know what you
Yeah,
mean. I've just, you know, once you find in where you fit in, bro, like you'll be able to thrive off the shit. So just
yeah,
keep staying at it, man. I'm glad I got to talk to you and finally, chat it up like I've been saying, man.
yeah,
And I'm gonna keep working on my shit. You keep working on yours, bro, because
for sure.
there ain't no competition. We're just, it's
Yeah,
just me and you, man. It's just me, you, everyone else that we've been, having on our shows, and
yeah,
we had, and all of our other buddies. That's how we make good connections, so we can get their
yeah,
interviews and they can get ours. So
yeah. That's
no,
awesome,
I
man.
mean, so I appreciate you having me on. And if anybody wants to check me out, I'll send my link to Thomas, and you guys can check my channel out, my clothing brand out. I got a lot of good stuff coming. I got a lot of interviews. If you like Thomas's channel, you like mine too. Especially if you like the mafia genre as
Yeah,
well. Because I got the documentary coming. So I'm investing in yourself. I got the clothing and the podcast. So invest in yourself clothing, invest in yourself podcast. But I'll send Thomas the link, and you know, I appreciate you having me on, man.
no, it's awesome, man. I'll post all the links up on the video when it's out, and yeah, definitely go check out Adrian's channel. Invest in yourself. He's got a lot of awesome guests and a lot of good content.
After the murder of Joe Masseria, Charles Lucky Luciano became the boss from 1931 to 1946.
Back in Sicily, my great-grandparents came from a town called La Carafridi, and there are two famous people that are from that town. The Sinatra family, Frank Sinatra's family, and another guy named Salvatore Lucania. And any mob people who know anything about the mob know that his name here in this country was Lucky Luciano. And my family knew the Lucanias. I could tell you they were abbracciante. They were people that worked with their arms. They were hardworking peasants. Lucky Luciano, his family were not bad people. I'm in touch with relatives of his when I go back to the town.
Lucky Luciano's crime family controlled lucrative crime rackets in New York City, such as illegal gambling, extortion, bookmaking, loan sharking, and drug trafficking.